Next data type I want to show you is string. String is a very common variable. It's probably the most common variable that you're going to run into. Let's explicitly define it, even though we don't really have to. Single quote string equals, this is a string. Okay. And then we'll do double quote string equals this. Oh, we forgot to set x here. So let's just set x to 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we do double quote string equals, this is a string, and put x in there. And give an example of the string and the quotes. Okay, so strings are very common in PowerShell. They are just simply text patterns, a word, a phrase, anything like that. They're very simple. They're not as simple as Boolean because they can have one or in many different combinations of what it is, but a string is just like that. Just test. This is a test. It's just a string of characters. One thing strings do have different than the other data types is the double quote and single quote method here. Let me show you what I mean. Up here, you see I did double quote string equals, this is a string dash $x. So I have a variable in here. So you notice this is in double quotes, and I have this variable inside of the double quotes. So what does it look like whenever I echo that out? I do double quote string, this is a string dash 1, 2, 3, 4. And you see the dash 1, 2, 3, 4 is up here. So what this is doing is it's actually evaluating this variable before it's echoed out. So it just says this is a string dash, then the value of this variable. Let's do this. I did a double quote string 1, this is a string, and then the exact same, see the exact same string here, but this time I only put it in single quotes. And this is what happens when you put it in single quotes. It just gave you the literal value of $x. It didn't actually go in and evaluate that variable before it echoed it out to the console. So that's the difference between the double and the single quote. The single quote doesn't evaluate the variable. The double quote evaluates any variable inside of the string.